This is Mpow streambot 2-in-1 Bluetooth receiver. Wanted to show you here what's included with the receiver itself, which is right here. You get an instruction manual, which is okay, it's adequate. A charging cable and a small 5-inch long male-to-male auxiliary adapter cable. I do wish that cable was a little bit longer. The streambot itself is, as you can see, is relatively small. It's about 2 inches by 1 inch by maybe a 1/4 inch in thick. It has the power / pairing button here on the top. The audio auxiliary cable plug at the bottom, along with the charging cable. And the one thing that makes this different than a lot of the others that I've seen and tested and used is this one has a transmit receive button here on the side, so you can switch its function to whether it's either being a receiving Bluetooth adapter or a transmitting Bluetooth adapter. I really like that because it allows some flexibility with the device itself, whether you want to transmit from your phone to some speakers or from your tablet to some speakers. You can do that. Or, like for example, you could use an iPod and use that to transmit from the iPod to something else, whether, you have Bluetooth speakers or whatever. So it kind of allows some flexibility there that the standard auxiliary receivers do not have. The device pairs relatively easy. It takes a couple hours to charge, but the good thing about this is you can actually leave it in the wall adapter and it will function without having to worry about charging it up. But you do have to, depending on what you want to use this for, select transmit or receive on the side of the device before you power it up to get it to do what you want it to do. Otherwise, it won't switch. I tested this first with playing music from my phone. It paired easily on my Galaxy S4. Had it stream music to regular computer speakers that had a 3.5mm audio jack. Music played with no issues. The one thing I do wish that this thing has, and again it may not be possible due to its size, is either a way to plug an RCA jack into it, RCA plugs, or an adapter that converts the male-to-male to male-to-RCA to make it easier to plug into a home stereo, because depending on your home stereo, you may or may not have that type of headphone plug, and of course this cable is very short too, so that makes it kind of inconvenient for that. But this could be is workable in the car as well. So, I tested this also with my iPod to speakers. I tested it with a TV to Bluetooth headphones. All these worked well. Good sound. The range was really good with these. I walked as far as I could in my home with the speakers blasting as loud as I could until I could no longer hear the speakers, but they were still playing. So the Bluetooth range is really good. There's no cutting out on this, unlike some that I've encountered before. Overall, I like this streambot. It has a little bit of a advantage over the standard Bluetooth adapters that use auxiliary in that it can do both things, and both things work well. Again, I would have liked to see an RCA adapter or RCA jacks or something to be able to plug it into, a home stereo that uses RCA plugs. But that isn't a huge factor in the rating. Again, and a longer male-to-male cable, auxiliary cable, would have been a better choice as well. I give this 4.5 stars.